Hello, I'm the Progressive Disciple, and I'm taking a journey through the Bible, and I'm inviting you to join me. Today, we are covering Book of Numbers, chapters 5 through 8. Chapter 5 is about the purification of the camp, restoration of wrongs, and testing for an unfaithful wife. In Numbers chapter 5, verses 12 through 15, it says, "Speak to the Israelites and say to them, if a man's wife goes astray and is unfaithful to him, so that another man has sexual relations with her, and this is hidden from her husband, and her impurity is undetected, since there is no witnesses against her, and she has not been caught in the act. And if feelings of jealousy come over her husband, and he suspects his wife, and she is impure, or if he is jealous and suspects her even though she is not impure, then he is to take his wife to the priest. He must also take an offering of 1/10 of an ephah of barley flour on her behalf. He must not pour olive oil on it or put incense on it, because it is a grain offering for jealousy, a reminder offering to draw attention to wrongdoing. This is called the ordeal of jealousy. A wife is brought to the priest with a grain offering. The priest makes a concoction of holy water, dust from the tabernacle floor, and a scroll with a curse. The woman has her hair loosened and takes an oath that she is innocent. The woman is then forced to drink this concoction. If she is guilty, her abdomen will swell and her thighs will waste away. I found this disturbing. For one thing, God does not really act this way. I imagine the people's belief that God would perform such an act would cause things to happen. But I do find it disturbing that a man can do this for a woman, but a woman cannot do this for a man. Historically speaking, that does make sense because it was a man's world back then and women were property. But still, I find this disturbing. This is a reminder to me to trust my wife and remember that what is good for the goose is good for the gander, and that men and women should be treated equally. Chapter 6 is about making a Nazirite vow. A Nazirite vow is a special vow of dedication to God for a period of time to focus on spiritual discipline or service to God. The word Nazirite comes from the Hebrew word nazir, meaning consecrated or separated. Chapter 6 also contains the priestly blessing. In Numbers 6, verses 22 through 27, it says, "The Lord said to Moses, 'Tell Aaron and his son, this is how you are to bless the Israelites. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace, so that they will put my name on the Israelites, and I will bless them.'" This is a reminder to me that I am blessed. God has given me his grace, and I am open to experiencing his peace. This also speaks to me because there is a song that we sing at the closing of our services from time to time. The song goes, "The Lord bless you and and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Chapter 7 is about offerings for the tabernacle's dedication. It also describes the dedication offerings by each tribal leader, and it gives an idea of where Moses will hear the voice of God from this point forward. I personally found this to be one of the most annoying chapters to read. Each tribe gave a silver platter and a silver bowl with fine flour mixed with oil for a grain offering, a gold dish filled with incense, a young bull, a ram, and a lamb for a burnt offering, a male goat for a sin offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, 5 male lambs for a fellowship offering. But of course, the Bible couldn't just say each tribe gave this. They listed each individual tribe and announced the same thing. It's like they had cut and paste back then. I know that's not the way it really worked, but it was a hard chapter to read. In Numbers, chapter 7, verses 10 through 11, it says, "When the altar was anointed, the leaders brought their offering for its dedication and presented them before the altar. For the Lord had said to Moses, 'Each day 1 leader is to bring his offering for the dedication of the altar.'" This spoke to me because I remember after a building project at church, we dedicated the new space to God. I also found this a reminder that I need to participate in the worship service. Chapter 8 is about these things: the setting up of the lampstand, the cleansing and dedication of the Levites, and the age limit for Levite service. In Numbers, chapter 8, verses 23 through 26, it says, "The Lord said to Moses, 'This applies to the Levites. Men 25 years or older shall come to take part in the work at the tent of the meeting, but at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the tent of the meeting, but they themselves must not do the work. This, then, is how you are to assign the responsibilities of the Levites.'" This spoke to me because I see that there is a time when you need to retire. Though retired people were not totally cut off, and they were allowed to give advice and minor help for the workers. So this is my take of Numbers, chapters 5 through 8. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Also, I would love to hear your comments. I am the Progressive Disciple, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.